You're back! And in one piece. I knew from the moment I met you that you had it in you. Okay. We went and we actually managed to find the temple to the great tavern keepers. And we took the recipe fragments that we gained from our reputation rising as we served tea and soup to people who came to visit the Lucky Clover. And we gained ancient wisdom of how to make toast and turnip stew. That's amazing. That was just a test, of course, and you passed. No one else has been able to light Rugar's torch in centuries. Perhaps you do stand a chance after all. So I'll be able to defeat the Fellowship? Well, it's still too early to tell. Perhaps with a bit of help from a beautiful and experienced boggart, you might. What? You want me to stay and be your mentor? I'm not sure, Missy. You know how busy I am. Uh-huh. You don't have to if you have other things to do, you know. All right. You can stop begging. I know you'd be completely lost without me. Back to work. Let's return to the tavern and see how you manage on your own. Oh my word. Also, I have no idea what I just collected. Some kindling. Wow. Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to our adventures in being a tavern keeper, which continues to have a lot more involved with it than I could have possibly anticipated. But I have to admit that things seem to be going well. We ended up somehow passing a test from, oh, there's some wild herbs we're gathering now too. That makes me really happy. Okay, and you don't want to cut down the trees around here, apparently, which is totally understandable. This does seem to be somewhat of a sacred-ish area. I don't think they'll mind if I mine, since it seems like the rocks come back pretty quickly. I have no idea where I am. Who are all of you? Hello? Clive may be right, but what he's asking of us is too much. The others think that the Pharaoh thing does not affect me. Well, they're wrong, you know? Wait, what? The weather's improved, but Pharaoh is still there, frozen like a popsicle. What? Is this gold? Oh my gosh. And there's more aromatic plants? And there's little fireflies. Look, it looks like there's like little seaweed patches. Where on earth am I? I think I managed to get myself rather turned around in all of this, but at least I can gather some stone as it heads into midnight, and I have like a recipe for toast in my pockets. In fact, what does my recipe for toast say I should do? Continue to follow my instructions. And I have a skill point. 2% chance of earning double per customer if I want to do management. There's also crafting, resources, magic and social can't do right now. But with resources, easy burn, kindling produces twice as much fuel. It could eventually improve like fish traps. Green thumb! You know how I am. Chance of a double. Oh, the mother plant. Obtained a seed while harvesting a plant. Well, you know, normally I'm all about that, but honestly, being able to maybe clean tables faster, get drinks faster, haggle the price 10% less on the recipes or like the things we need to purchase, like earn 15% from guest rooms, eventually opening guest rooms. That would be so cool. VIP customers, you know what? I'm going to spend my skill point on getting tips. So that we can head into keeping everything in the tavern a little cleaner, a little faster. And I would love to stay and talk with all of you people and figure out where I am. And the Lucky Clover's to the south. That's so cute. I'm already apparently on the maps. Oh, this is adorable. It just doesn't stop being adorable. And really, like, Maya should not have left me unattended when there's like mushrooms. Oh, I can't collect the little mushrooms! Oh my, should not have left me here. If she wanted me back in good order at any time, any place, like, I don't even know where I am anymore, but if I'm here, I'm gonna make the most of it. All right, doing a little bit of mining. That's fine, that's fine. And then a bit more up here. At least I have like a very, as she said, beautiful and experienced boggart who can go ahead and maybe collect me. Oh wow, looks like there's more I could expand eventually. Oh my. How exciting. I wonder if I can get new clothes too, because I probably need some better exploring gear. Though I told you, this dress with the pockets probably has been proving to be extremely useful at fetching what I needed. Oh, there is somebody who apparently is frozen in ice over there. Or something like that. Huh. This may be outside of my ability to assist with at the moment, but perhaps we will return to this area in the near future. For now, I hope they don't mind that I took a whole bunch of the coal. It's for good purposes. Though maybe they would feel it was for a better purpose if they could gather that coal up to use to like free their friend. But we'll have to review that concept later. I now have herbs and mushrooms in my pockets. Good, and I wasn't very far from home after all. And now we happen to have a whole bunch, a whole bunch of new things collected. Let's see, wooden planks. And now I can make a small chest to make sure we can keep more things properly stored. I kind of want to just see what happens if I make that wooden jug too. Okay, time to go home. Maybe get some rest. I'm noting there are people out in the middle of the night too. Oh, and there we go. It's good to be back. The tavern really does look incredible. That said, if you want to challenge the Fellowship of Tavern Keepers, we need to raise our reputation to get their attention. I've given you some tips, but the rest is up to you. I'll try to see what I can find out about the current members of the Fellowship. In the meantime, keep doing what you've learned, got it? Yes, Mai? All right then, now let's hope the tavern is still standing when I'm back. Try not to make too much of a mess of things, rookie. You'll do great, Missy. You are my last hope. What? Oh, Mai! Oh, and that was a big boost to our reputation too. Oh my goodness. Okay, well. And there's our toast. So we would need bread and butter and jam in order to make the toast. And then we have the turnip cream soup, which needs those spring onions of friendship. It needs the turnips, and then it also needs some of the broth, which thankfully we can make broth. Let's make more of that out of the chicken. And then, I mean, to make butter, we need cow milk, so we might need to go shopping in the morning. Maybe that'll do it. And then we want to make sure that we've got, there we go. Oh, I don't have enough ingredients. Do I need, how much do I need? Not enough. Am I out of the mold? Is that what it is? All right, I think, do I need more fuel? Is that what I needed? Oh, I need well water. Oh my word. I can't believe that. Like I really wish I could just have the well water available more often, but I feel like I can't go to sleep and waste my cat. When did I get a cat? I mean, I'm not gonna complain. Which cat looks the most like my guinea pig Clover? Oh man, okay. All right. Oh my gosh. Oh, they're so cute. Kind of. This one looks the most like Clover, I'm gonna be honest. We have a kitty! A cat has wandered into your tavern. I guess it lives here now. You can buy a bed and water bowl to keep it happy. Of course I'm going to go buy a bed and water bowl. Now, in the middle of the night, probably not the time. I mean, Clover! Oh, I love that! It's also time to go to bed before I pass out. But like, I'm very happy. We have a cat roaming around now. That'll do. That'll absolutely do. All right, let's go ahead and get ourselves to bed. There's just so much going on. There's so much happening. I'm tickled to pieces. We can also control so much about like when we open our tavern and when we have it closed. The idea of having guest rooms in the future, I would probably need to like make their beds and things, wouldn't I? Those are things I'll want to keep in mind. We now have another small table and a small bench. Wow. Okay. what a dramatic series of adventures. I think getting ourselves, oh, look, there's the wall torch that we could put up too. But I think getting ourselves a chest to be able to store some of the ingredients that we've been hauling all over the place. Probably really important. We do have some mushrooms now, but we would need cream in order to cook with them. And to get cream, we need curds. And I think to get curds, I need the milk. So it sounds like for many reasons, we might need to go into town today. I could also definitely use some more grain. And if I had more well water, that would go well too. Wow, so that's really exciting because it goes to show, hi Clover. Whoops, I'm so sorry. I was trying to pet you. Can I pet you? We could have a happy cat. I need a happy cat in my life. All right, so let's see. We have the wall torches, which upon reflection, do better if you have like a proper wall to put them on. But at least I could see in the kitchen now, which might be nice. So there's my wall torch. And then we've got a new small table. All right, that's not bad though. That's not terrible bad. And then a small bench. So we could serve more people over here too. All right, Clover, I'll be back. And then let's check in on how everything's growing. This is a lot. 100% need a chest for the kitchen to organize some of what we've been doing. Definitely need, now we need like a cat bed on top of everything else, which is adorable. Let's see. Are you ready to harvest, friend? Okay, these are not ready to harvest yet. And then I need more well water. Oh, but if I had more buckets, I could get more water at once. And I could probably even make an entire like chest full of just buckets and well water. I didn't think about that. And then I'm also going to need these wooden planks. Yeah, this is escalated a lot from where I thought we would be, to say the least. But I don't really have any complaints. It definitely is gonna keep me on my toes. I definitely need more hinges, but I guess I'm gonna need some iron nails too. But I need hinges if we're going to make more chest too. All right, well, we have at least one chest, and at least I think we do. Did I make one? Yes, I did. I think we should probably take that inside and put a whole bunch of the miscellaneous food things we've collected in, because otherwise my pockets might not be empty enough to go ahead and do anything in town. All right. So we've got aromatic herbs. We've got a little teeny bit of wheat. We have like the meat broth. We've got some meats. We've got some malt. Let's see, olive oil. There's quite a few things we actually have over here. Some of which I can put into, yeah, some of which I think I can actually put into the dispensers back on our counter. And then I'm curious about this mug. Is this just like a decorative mug? It is, but it's really cute, and decorations help out with our reputation. Oh my gosh, and you can say if it's like empty or if it's got stuff in it. That's cute. I'm gonna need more candles put out pretty soon. And then, so a cute little decorative mug. There we go. I like the idea that the mug's over here is sort of looking like my tea that I've put out for the day. And then the candles are gonna burn out. I also need to put candles and maybe a candle holder on this new table. Otherwise, it's just very, very dark. How much fun is all that? Oh, and I'm out of the drinks that we were serving over here, I think entirely. So did I take my drinks out? I should be able to put this in the tap, right? The keg is empty. Yes, but, huh. All right, I'm gonna have to figure out on tap, and then the keg's empty, but I have all of this right here. Does that not count? Oh, it's unaged, that's right. Oh, so so I have to come down. Ah, gosh, and I have to wait until this finishes, like, aging before we can serve it. Oh, boy, I'm gonna need a lot more of those barrels for sure. All right. Well, let's reflect. We need turnips and we need spring onions of friendship if we are indeed going to be able to actually have some turnip soup. It might be worth it to go ahead and just buy some of those things today, but finding out where we could get milk, finding out where we could go ahead and, like, I wonder if we can get our own cows. We're probably far away from that. Let it go, Leah. You know what happened last time. Do you want to get in trouble again? Huh. No. Watch out for my little mouse, or sooner or later you might lose your tail. Oh dear. Well, yes, good to see you both again today, I'm sure. In any case, I think I need barley too. Wow, it's just a dazzlingly fun amount of everything and chaos. But let's see. They do have a lot of drinks, or they have a lot of things to make into drinks. Definitely need more wheat. 4 days to grow is a long time. Sugarcane, I don't know if I'll be able to grow in time. Aha, there they are, spring onions. So if I can get at least a few of these spring onions of friendship growing, and then where are the turnips? That's the other thing I really need. Please tell me, do turnips not grow this time of year? Because, no, my turnip plants. That was why I got the recipe, because turnips, I'm so used to them being a spring crop for some reason that I just assumed. Oh dear. Well, I think I need to grow growable all year round, the bitter hops. Probably need to grow a few more of those, maybe some of the barley. Might as well get a few things, maybe some of those carrots after all, up and going. The green tea, lettuce, the rice grains, chance of extra harvest in spring, sowing peas, soybean, potatoes, spring onions. Ugh. Maybe I'll wait on the carrots and get just at least a few spring onions for now. All right, let's go ahead and buy that. I really wish I could get more, but what can I buy from you, my dears? How expensive would it be? Do you have a turnip? Can I just have a turnip from you, please? Oh my word. Lentils, melons, olives, onions, potatoes, peas, rice, soybeans. There's the spring onions of friendship. Oh, it probably is best. Do I get all 10 or just like one? Just one. Wow, that's expensive. Well, considering the fact that unfortunately they too don't have any turnips. Maybe the stock changes and we'll have to come back and see. But they don't have any turnips either. Potatoes, pumpkins, tomatoes. All right, fine. All right, well, let's consider. Where else might I be able to find some foodstuffs or other things? Oh wait, maybe the butcher actually has some of that stuff. When stock needs to be thrown away, Dad deducts it from my salary. He says it's the only way for me to learn, but at this rate, I'm gonna end up owing him money. Oh dear. Well, how are you doing today, Chuck? How about your siblings? Well, I'm actually an only child. Yeah, I know. How can the business be called Otto and Sons if it's only me? The truth is, my father registered the name before I was even born. That's so funny. He says paying the registration fee once is more than enough and has no intention of letting the city's Chamber of Commerce empty his pockets any further. I guess at the time he thought he'd have more children to take over the business, but since that didn't happen, well, he dug in his heels. He says what really matters is that we continue serving good meat, not the name or anything else. To tell you the truth, I don't know if he's a genius or just a cheapskate. I like being a butcher, but I'll admit I haven't had much of a choice either. I've always wondered what life at sea would be like. Sailing away in search of adventure? Don't listen to me. I actually get sick from just watching the ships docked in the harbor. I'm happy here. Though I admit sometimes I get a little envious of those brave adventurers traveling the world. Aw, Chuck! Well, I hope that you do well. Also, you do not sell what I'm looking for. Ah, darn. But where could I find... And hello, Agatha. Coming to me in search of decorative items is definitely a sign of intelligence, my friend. With my help, your tavern will soon rise resplendent as the sun. As long as your wallet is full, of course. Well, let me see. You have the bar drying mat, bedside tables, a little book for decoration, candles, candle holders, candelabras, the cat bed! Oh my gosh, at the very least we need the cat bowl for sure. There's even decorative cobwebs, flowers, indoor cactus, old doormats, scarecrow, oh wow, shaggy carpets, shelf paintings, wall calendar. Oh, I love that. There's a whole bunch of other stuff eventually that I think we can get. Indoor bushes. Yes, please. The wall candle holder. A vase. A teddy bear. Okay, I have to get at least the cat bowl. Though, you know, pots, furniture, paintings seem a bit expensive. You're paying for quality. Maybe at the tavern. Maybe down at the tavern is where... Oh, pardon me, sir on a horse. Is where we might be able to go to get some of the foodstuffs we need. Like yeast. And... What else could we really use? Hey, Amos. Only one who has served 1,000 times can be worthy of being served. Don't make me laugh. If that were true, I'd be wearing Aurelia's crown myself. Oh dear. Well, look, I'm kind of just here sneaking in. Ooh, multiple malting machines. There's an idea. White vinegar, kitchen yeast, to make our dishes better. Empty jars, distilling yeast, candles, another brewing barrel. Boy, they're expensive. Ale yeast, aging shelf, aging barrel. Oh man. And so the aging barrel would be if we took it from the brewing and we put it in the aging to go ahead and become like more fermented. Food prep table, kitchen yeast for dishes, lager yeast, which I think we're going to need more of sooner than later. Another mop, small benches, stools, white vinegar, enchanted broom, a magic broom that keeps your floors clean. Excuse me? I would very much like that. Oh boy. All right. Well, I think all I can really afford right now is maybe a bit of kitchen yeast. Grinder grinds cereals and other ingredients. That sounds important. Huh. Well, I'm still kind of like up a creek when it comes to figuring out where to get the milk and things like that, aren't I? Maybe that'll become more apparent as time goes on. But at least for now, well, I don't think, yeah, no, I'm pretty sure somebody selling fish wouldn't have any milk. or at least I'd be a little dubious. But at least we have several more of the plants that we need in order to really get this place going and hopefully be able to, there we go. Whoops, okay, again, didn't mean to do that there, but I suppose that's just where I'm gonna start planting things. And then we can get the wheat planted with everything else over here. Ah, gotta water this area first. And then really it's just managing, managing to tend to our little establishment. That sucks about the turnips though. I had such a no, there we go. I had such a grand plan for being able to like get the turnips going so we could have turnip soup. But it was not to be. And I guess right now it's just proof that we really are going to be relying on the people in town as well to go ahead and help us with being able to get our tavern going. And we have the cat bed. Oh, thank goodness. I'm actually quite excited about the cat bowl, I should say. I'm so glad we were able to get that for our new cat. Clover! Obviously, you have to name the cat Clover for the lucky Clover. Oh, and wait a second. Isn't somebody kind of like stuck inside of those mines? I probably should look into like the whole person frozen in ice thing in a bit. All right. And food dish, water dish for the cat. Achieved. Oh, all right. Well, it's gonna be one juggle of who even knows what after another to be able to get everything prepared and to be able to make sure. Wow, yeah, I'm gonna need wheat. I'm gonna need more buckets to make more well water. I guess I could get more tea going. And I guess then I could start looking over what we could sell to try to figure out how we can make the most money. But again, I really need to have some of the mushroom or the like milk and everything else. So we'll have to look into that too. But all right, my friends, we're doing it. We're doing it. And now we have a cat, which I'm pretty happy about. There we go. And we're figuring out how to properly decorate everything and make the Lucky Clover quite nice, if you ask me. And I'm sure that we'll be able to spruce things up here and there and have it looking lovely in no time. But until then, at least our kitty has something to drink, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.